If you want to buy cheap Fallout 76 items fast and safe, then check out easynpc.com and make sure to use my discount code DEMON for 5% off your entire order. A link is in the description below. What's up guys, Demon Asylum here with a new Fallout 76 video in which I'll be showing you a new duplication glitch. If you guys do go on to enjoy this video or find it helpful, I'd really appreciate if you took a second to drop a like on it and subscribe if you haven't already. I also have a great Discord server about all things Fallout 76 you can join. If you're interested, the link is in the description. Alright, so this dupe is definitely not as fast or easy as the previous ones I posted, but it still works nonetheless. Please pay close attention to the requirements and steps I explain, as you'll need to follow them exactly in order to have success with this. Also, when you do hopefully have success with this, please post in the comments letting everyone know, as well as thumbs up any other comments you see from people saying they had success. This is also others can more easily tell that this is in fact legit, and I only ask this because I know after hearing how this is done, some may be understandably skeptical. You guys know I don't post BS though, and I'll be providing as much proof as possible too. Alright guys, so I've switched over to a live commentary now in hopes that this will help you better follow along with how to do this glitch. So you are going to need another person in order to do this, and if either of you have Fallout First to have access to private servers, that would definitely be preferred, although it is not required. You can definitely still do this glitch if neither of you have Fallout First. So what you want to do here is you're going to be using the player vending machine, so go ahead and put one down at your camp, and then you're going to want to decide as to what you want to duplicate. The criteria for what can be duplicated is items that can be put into a stack, such as these Stealth Boy Mark IIIs that I will be duplicating, and also they need to of course be items that can be placed into the player vending machine and sold. So if you have weapons or armor, for instance, those cannot stack and therefore they cannot be used. You know, legendary modules, for instance, I don't think those can be sold to other players, so they cannot be duplicated either with this glitch. Anyway, I'm going to be duplicating these Stealth Boy Mark IIIs, and I have 54 of them. So what I'm going to do is, one, make sure they're in my inventory first and foremost, and then I'm going to go into my vending machine. I'm going to make sure that there is nothing in my vending machine. I actually do have a leftover aluminum scrap there, which I'll be using for this glitch. Let me go ahead and grab that here. Oh, it's actually in my inventory now, so we're all good with that. I'm going to go into my vending machine, again, make sure I have nothing in there. In the top right, you can see 0 out of 30. I'm then going to put in the stack of items that I want to duplicate first. So that is going to be these 54 Stealth Boy Mark IIIs, and I'm going to set them to 0 caps. You want to do this for everything you put in. Now that I've put in the stack of items I want to duplicate, I need to follow that up with a one-to-one sort of deal and throw in a random item, and that's where the aluminum scrap comes in. It doesn't matter what random item you throw in there along with your stack of items you want to duplicate, it just has to be something. It can be a random junk item, it can be a random aid item, it could be this 10mm pistol, for instance, doesn't matter. Also, you can duplicate multiple stacks of items. So if I wanted to also duplicate these 23 super stim packs, what I would have done is before putting in that random aluminum scrap item, I would have, after the Stealth Boys or before, doesn't matter, I would have put these super stim packs in as well. Any stacks of items you want to duplicate, those need to go in the player vending machine first, before any of the other random items. The other thing that would have needed to be different is that because I would have 2 stacks of items that I want to duplicate, I would, instead of just only doing the aluminum scrap, I would need a second random item as well. Again, the one-to-one sort of deal. So because a vending machine has 30 slots for 30 different items, you can in turn duplicate 15 different stacks of items at a time. But of course, bear in mind that all of these items need to be able to fit in your stash, because everything you assign to the vending machine goes into your stash. Another thing people will be asking about a lot is what is the smallest stack of items you can use to duplicate, and that would be 3. So, now that you guys have whatever you want in the vending machine that you want to duplicate, you're then going to want to leave the server. And then from there, you're going to want to join another server where your camp cannot be put down. So you're wanting to have a server where somebody already has their camp in the same exact area as yours. The ideal way to make this happen is by having a friend that is either in a private or public server with their camp down in that spot, or making sure that someone else has their camp in that spot. You would then just join that server. Your camp, of course, would not be able to get placed, and you'll be good to go for the next step, which I will go ahead and get to you guys with in just a moment. Alright guys, so I'm now in a new server, and as you can see on my screen, it is giving me the message about my camp not being able to be placed because someone else already has one in that same area. This is what you're looking for. Now, I actually don't even have a friend helping me with this. I just have my camp in a pretty popular location here at White Spring Station. So if you guys want to do it this way, then you of course can do that. But come the last steps of the glitch, you are 100% going to need another person's help. Regardless, once you guys are in a server with your camp not being able to be placed, choose to stay on the server, and then you're going to want to go to a stash box. Obviously, it'd be most convenient to go to whatever the nearest one is. In my case, it happens to be whoever's camp this is, the stash box that is here. So I'm going to access the stash box, and what you want to do is go into your stash and go to whatever stacks of items that you wanted duplicated and that you assigned to your vending machine. So for me, it was the Stealth Boy Mark IIIs, the 54 of them right here. You want to choose to go ahead and put those into your inventory, and then go ahead and put them right back into your stash. So if you had multiple stacks of items that you were duplicating with this glitch, you would take all of those out, and then you'd put them all back in. Also, if you have, let's say I had 60 Stealth Boys for instance, and I had an extra 6 in my inventory, but I was only doing the glitch with those 54, make sure you only put the same amount back in your stash that you originally put into your vending machine. Keep everything consistent, keep everything the same. Once you guys have done that, go ahead and choose to leave this server and either go back into the one you originally were in or just a different one in general where your camp can again be placed down as usual. Alright guys, so here I am back in the server where my camp can be placed again. I'm just right back in my private server that I originally started in. And this is where you're going to have your friend come into play. Have them join the server if you're not already in their server and where your camp is down. And once they're in there, this can be before or after, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and look in your vending machine. Make sure that the stack or stacks of items that you want to duplicate are still in the vending machine. As you guys can see here, the 54 Stealth Boy Mark IIIs that I put in and am wanting to duplicate with this glitch are in fact still assigned and there. So now what you want to do is go ahead and have your friend purchase those from your vending machine. It may not say the same amount for them that it does for you. Have them purchase whatever amount it says from the vending machine. Now, I have this other account on my other PS4 in the other room, so I'm going to have to go in there and take care of the whole buying process. I'll be right back, and probably we'll just fast forward this part. So as you guys just saw, I did use my other account to purchase these Stealth Boys from the vending machine, and now I'm going to go ahead and access it myself again. And you guys can see that I still have 54 here. Now that's not really the main part of the glitch. Let me go ahead and show you guys real quick in my stash and in my inventory. For one, I have none in my inventory. I have the 54 that are assigned, and let me scroll down and make sure you guys see that I have none others than these 51 here. Now these 51 just came out of nowhere, right? Let me go ahead and show you guys what happens here. You take the original 54 out, or whatever amount you put in to duplicate, and then there's that extra 51. And so you can go ahead and pull those out too. And it's not a full, like, 100% duplication in the sense that, I put in 54, I got 54 back, but as you guys saw, it is really close. So now instead of just having the 54, what we have now is the 105. And you can drop these, you can trade these, you can use them, sell them, whatever. This is not visual. I know there's been previous glitches before with vending machines especially that have been visual. This is not. You guys can do whatever you want with these items without any issues. I'll go ahead and show you guys me leaving the server as well as coming back without any cuts, and you guys will be able to see that they are in fact 100% sticking and legitimate, so there's no question that this is actually working. Okay, and here we are back in the server again, guys. Everything is still the same. My same other account is still in here chilling. I'm still over encumbered. Let me go over to my items here. And there you go, the 105 Stealth Boy Mark IIIs when we originally started with 54. You guys can easily see, again, this is not visual, it is 100% working, and so you guys, of course, can go ahead and repeat this process with whatever items you want, assuming that they do go along with everything I explained that is required, such as being stackable and being able to fit in your stash, all that kind of stuff. You guys can do this however much you want, and enjoy. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you have any questions or concerns, just let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. As always, if you've enjoyed or found this helpful, be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe for more, and click the bell icon to be notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.